Hello and welcome to rounds 3 and 4 of the BSR Club Series with Crest Glazing and XL Designs here live on Apex Racing TV and iRacing Live. My name is Paul Smith. Alongside me is Adam Bath with Samuli Kumo on the cameras. And well, last time out we were at Silverstone for the Andy International layout. We saw high drama and excitement with Adam Gosling and Maciej Sakovic winning races last time. So Adam, welcome along this week. We're at Spa-Francorchamps, a different challenge to Spa.
Yeah, completely different challenge from the Silverstone International circuit, to say the very least. A very long lap here as well. 2.5 minutes the lap times we're seeing so far in practice, and qualifying just underway as well. But yeah, Adam Gosling taking his first win in the BSR Club Series last week at Silverstone, and Sakovic only picking up his second. So we'll see if they can add to that tally this week, or we could see another new winner. But let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, heading into the third race of the season. It's Adam Gosling at the top, 20 points ahead of Sakovic and Roskell. They're both 20 points behind. Then it's Chaz Draycott, Clinton Bell, Tom Stanley, and then Andrew Woodhouse in 7th. Ben Gregory in 8th. He's got a penalty. More on that shortly. Roy Viverki in 9th. And then Alex Bristow rounding out the top 10. Over in the Teams Championship, of course, CQR dominating at the moment. Race Hub and the CQR Academy team, 70 points between those two. And then it's over 200 points back to the next team in third, which is Team Dial-Up and Gone Broke Racing.
Absolutely, and well, you mentioned about there being penalties. A couple of penalties. Clinton Bell is going to have a back of the grid penalty for race 2 for an incident that he was involved in, and Ben Gregory has got a qualifying. He's basically not allowed to qualify in this race 1, and has got a back of grid penalty for race 2. So a couple of harsh penalties there for Ben, but he did choose to appeal, and unfortunately he lost his appeal.
Of course, Alex Everett not here this week, and not here for the rest of the season, of course. And he's been replaced by Ashley Blake Hood. And those of you who've watched the BSR Pro Series on Thursday nights know that he is a quick peddler as well, Paul. So we'll probably see him at the front of the pack tonight.
Absolutely. So they're just on their qualifying. It's as you say, it's a long lap. There's only 10 minutes to do qualifying as well. So really, it's all about, you're going to get maybe 1, maybe 2 laps in here, maybe if you're pushing it 3, but it's certainly tough to get a good lap time round here, because it's so easy to just put a wheel over the white line and get a little penalty that stops your lap time counting.
Yeah, it's so harsh, really, the incident system around this circuit here at Spa-Francorchamps, because the moment you get a 1x, doesn't matter where you're on the circuit, that is your lap invalidating. And as you said, 10-minute qualifying session, they've only really got 2 opportunities to set a lap time, really. And yeah, if you pick up an incident, that means your lap time's invalidated. So make one single mistake, you could be finding yourself starting right at the back.
Absolutely. So the driver's going around, just having a look at Ashley Blake Hood, the new driver in the series. He's coming through the final chicane, the bus stop chicane, at the end of the lap, and he's going to get on the power nice and early. The time in line is a little bit sooner than the start line here, so he goes across the line with a 2 minutes 29.6. And well, we are going to see a big spread of the lap times around here, because it is such a long lap.
Yeah, well, we're looking at the practice times. We had 2:28.8, which is the quickest time by Clinton Bell, all the way down to 2:36 by Colin McAllister. But if you disregard his lap time, we have it down to 2 minutes 33. So about 4 or 5 seconds difference between the guys at the front towards the guys at the pack. And in comparison to what we saw on Thursday night in the Pro Series, where we had the top 40 or so separated by a second at Watkins Glenpool, that is a different contrast altogether.
Yeah, absolutely. Watkins Glen, as we know, it is a bit of a shorter lap, also pretty close. And Piers Pryor's made it up to the top of the standings at the moment with a 28.8, so matching the practice pace, in fact beating his practice pace. So Piers Pryor just eking a little bit more out of the car. And well, as we keep on saying each week, they've all got the same setup, so they've all got the same car, so this is purely about driver skill and ability in this car.
Yeah, of course, these setups provided by former BSR TC champion Jamie Rushworth, so they have definitely got a good setup underneath these Kia Optimas. And Piers Pryor, provisional pole position, that will bring joy to Club 73's ears, because they're down in 12th place in the team standings after only picking up 28 points at Silverstone. So these will get some useful points on the board if he's able to hold on to this pole position and transfer that to a good result in the race. Tristan Bodice in second place, he was 12th quickest in practice. And yeah, he's improved his lap time tremendously there. Ashley Blake Hood in third position. John Richardson in fourth. Was set to have a very good race too at Silverstone if it wasn't for his teammate taking him out, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw that incident happen, and well, it's, you always hate to be hit out of a race, but when you're hit out by your teammate, it just stings a bit more, doesn't it? They're supposed to be helping you.
Blake Hood, it looks like he's just about to complete his second flying lap. We've set a lap 7.5 minutes in this session, so let's see if he's able to improve on it. He was 2:29.3 was his personal best in practice, 2:29.6 his provisional best in qualifying. Off he goes out of the bus stop chicane, one of the key overtaking spots probably on the circuit. Across the line he goes, invalidated lap there, and actually that might be him starting his fastest lap now, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe just getting a wheel over the line and giving him an invalidated lap. But well, there's only 18 cars have set a lap time so far, and we have got a 40 car field normally for this championship. So you would hope that a few more will be able to get a lap in here. Roy Ververke has moved up to 5th place with a 29.9. So, Piers Pryor, look at that lap time there. 28.4. He is absolutely on fire at the moment. Getting a bit of draft off of Jim Flanagan going down towards Eau Rouge, and they're going to go side by side. That's surely not going to work. And already, before even the start of the race, we've got an incident between two drivers. Yeah, that was... Piers Pryor obviously thinking that he was on a faster lap, and Jim Flanagan, well, he must have been on a lap as well. He's well within his right to take a line.
Piers Pryor also thinking he was Mark Webber there, I think, trying to get past Fernando Alonso, and that worked, but unfortunately it didn't work out there for Piers Pryor. He's now going to be back to the pits. His qualifying over, really, because we've only got 1 minute left in the session. But what a lap time, 2:28.4, the fastest lap time we've seen all night. But some drivers still yet to set a quick lap. The likes of Sakovic, Andrew Woodhouse still yet to set a qualifying time as well. Pete Harrod, our reigning series champion, still yet to set a lap time as well. So they know they've got to nail it this time around. Otherwise, they'll be starting towards the back along with Ben Gregory. So Pete Harrod's working his way through the bus stop, the fast left-hander down towards Piff Pafford. Nathaniel Chicane, he looks like to be on a quick lap at the moment, and he better be, because this is his last opportunity to get a time in.
Alex Bristow is working with his teammate Maciej Sakovic. He's in the slipstream here. This could actually help him out on this lap. As long as he doesn't invalidate it, they will have time, these two, to put in one more lap here, because they're coming out the bus stop chicane here. Maciej Sakovic just running over the curb on the exit there, and across the line they go. Will Alex Bristow set a time? Yes, he will, a 29.9. That puts him 5th at the moment. So good work from them to bring Alex up to there. The checkered flag is out, so the drivers now will be finishing their final lap. Matt Woodhouse comes across the line. He has not set a lap time, so unfortunate for him not to be able to do that. Ashley Blake Hood is coming across the line now. Will he improve his time? It doesn't look like it. Rick Scott coming out the final chicane as well. He's currently in 24th. He's got a car right behind him, so he's moved up to 23rd there, and Max Wright has improved then up to 21st, so good work from him. Car's still coming across the line.
Pete Harrod goes up to 3rd place, 2:29.4. I think Blake could just improve by just under a tenth of a second, but doesn't really improve his grid position. He's 4th. Andrew Woodhouse going through Rivage and down towards the corner with No Name at turn 7. He needs to try and improve, well, needs to set a lap time. I think he's got it, just got over the line for the checkered flag, I think. And he's now one of the big names still to set a lap time. Ralph Richardson, Clinton Bell, Colin McAllister, they're all still yet to set a lap time. Mark Woodhouse as well. So all of those guys need to set a lap. And of course, Ben Gregory will be starting at the back in both of the races tonight. Major setback there for Ben Gregory after having a good first race meeting of the season.
Absolutely. Andrew Woodhouse is out there on a lap at the moment, so we'll be keeping an eye on him just to see if he is able to set a lap time. Peter Van Gool hasn't set a lap time either. Clinton Bell, he hasn't set a lap time. He was the fastest man in practice. So that's a big blow for Clinton there. Colin McAllister as well, Ralph Richardson and Matt Woodhouse. Andrew Woodhouse, like I say, is still out there on track. There's a car in the wall there as Andrew Woodhouse heads into the Blanchimont corner there. A fast left-hander. You need to just brake a little bit in this car because it does understeer. It is a front-wheel drive car, and with 375 horsepower it will understeer a lot, especially on power. But here he comes now through the bus stop chicane. Will he be able to do anything to come across the line? Can he set a lap time here? Andrew Woodhouse, our commentary colleague, 230.3, so that puts him 14th. So Andrew will be happy with that. That's Bristow and Magic Sakovic still coming across the line here. These were the last two to go onto a lap. Bristow didn't, he invalidated the lap, so did Sakovic. So Adam, if you want to quickly, as fast as you can, take us through the grid.
Yeah, so we've got 37 or so cars for this race here tonight on Easter Sunday. Let's have a look at the grid then. Piers Pryor for Club 73 on pole position for this first race of the evening. Tristan Boddice in second. Pete Harrod in third place. Ashley Blake Hood in fourth on his debut in the series. John Richardson in fifth. Alex Bristow sixth. Roy Ververke seventh. Eighth, it is Sam Reed. Ninth, Season 1 champion Maciej Sakovic. Rounding out the top 10, it is Perry Warburton. 11th, it is Ian Roskell. 12th, Tom Stanley. 13th, Ben Warburton. 14th, Andrew Woodhouse. 15th, James Leggett. 16th, Charlie Richardson. 17th, Christopher Sherburn. 18th, Neil Rocks. 19th, Trevor Blackburn. Rounding out the top 20 at the front, it is David White. Tobias Olsen is in 21st place. 22nd, Jim Flanagan. 23rd, Sean Gardner. 24th, Max Wright. 25th, Stuart Atkinson. 26th, Admin Chaz Draycott. 27th, Rick Scott. 28th, Jason Rowe. 29th, Jörg Dankert. And rounding out the 30s, it is Michael Jones. 31st, Chris Wood. And then the cars did not set a lap time. Peter Van Gool did not set a time here. Neither did Ben Gregory, of course, due to those penalties that he's incurring tonight. Clinton Bell, fastest man in practice, as you were saying, Paul. He hasn't set a lap time. Now, neither did Colin McAllister, Ralph Richardson, and Mark Woodhouse.
Absolutely, well done there, Adam. Fantastic work there. And well, we have got an absolutely cracking lineup here. It should be a good race. Of course, this Spa-Francorchamps circuit, it's one of the legendary circuits with iconic corner names like Eau Rouge, Rivage, Pouin, Fagnes Chicane, Stavelot, Blanchimont. You rattle off the corners. It's a true driver's track, as this, isn't it, Adam?
Yeah, it's one of the best ones, and it's probably my favourite track really to drive in any particular car at all, be it the Kia Optima, the GT cars that we've got on the iRacing service. I'm sure even the Mazda MX-5s are brilliant to race around here as well. I haven't actually tried the McLaren around here yet, and I'm sure it's mighty around there as well. But 2 races in the Kia Optima tonight. Going to be a lot of thrilling racing here, and it's going to be a great 2 races here on Easter Sunday.
I could tell you another car that's really good is the Formula Renault 2.0. That's really good round here. So just waiting for the last couple of drivers to get onto the grid, and we will be all set for the start of this race. And well, we've just got to hope that everybody behaves themselves through La Source. We have seen in previous races and in Formula 1 that accidents do happen at this first corner, and also that Eau Rouge and Eau Rouge section as well, where you can see cars just losing control. The rear tyres, of course, on this car will be stone cold, but we're all set now for 20 minutes of action around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit here in the BSR Kia Club Series with crest glazing and XL Designs. The red lights are on, the drivers are ready, and the green light is on, and away we go at the start here. Good start from Piers Pryor at the front there to take the lead there straight away. We've got Pete Harrod coming down the inside into La Source, but the main question, will they all make it through? We've got a crash further back, a little bit of contact, and we've got drivers in the wall there.
It's Clinton Bell.
Matt Woodhouse is involved, and yeah, Clinton Bell. Oh, that's absolutely criminal. We've got other cars crashing down the hill. Oh, this is just a blockage. It's an absolute blockage of the track. Surely there's going to be a safety car here. Well, driver's still going round, but at the moment we've got no safety car. But yeah, big incidents at the start, and that's what we were fearing.
Yeah, a few big names involved there. Jason Rowe, Michael Jones, Colin McAllister, Danker, Ralph Richardson, Ben Gregory, the guy that had to start at the back of the grid after those penalties at Silverstone. He was involved as well. It all happens there if you get stuck in the midfield after a penalty or a bad qualifying. So heading down to Rivage, then no safety car. Piers Pryor is away at the moment, 9/10 of a second already gained ahead of Pete Harrod. Bollis in third, Blake Hood in fourth, and Richardson in fifth.
Yeah, Pete Harrod making the move up into Le Combe, into the chicane there, and able to make it stick. So Pete Harrod now is going to try and chase down Piers Pryor. And the thing is, with a circuit like this, if you can manage to keep a hold of that slipstream, if you can keep in that draft, you can close up to them. And that run up through Eau Rouge and up the Kemmel Straight is where you'll see that effect the most.
We'll see if he's able to close in at all during this lap. And Ashley Blake Hood, unknown of course to this series, raced in the BSR TC, and now he's back here after Alex Everett pulled out of the series, and he's already trying to close in on that podium position that is being held by Tristan Bottis in third place. Alex Bristow, Roy Ververke, Sam Reed, Sakovic, the season 1 champion, in 9th at the moment. 10th it is Tom Stanley. Heading now through towards one of the fastest sections of the racetrack. Brilliant set of corners here. The run out of Stavelo and down towards Blanchemont, and then that hard braking zone that is the bus stop chicane.
Absolutely, here we go through Blanchemont they go. Piers Pryor at the front, and Tristan Bottis with the back end going on, and around it goes. Oh, who was that made contact? Was
Blake
it
Hood? It must be.
Hood?
Ashley Blake Hood definitely making contact there, and it looked like a bit of a quarter panel incident. The cars got stuck together. Bottis getting away. Obviously, he's got a lot of big damage, probably a meatball flag as well. We'll probably have to make a visit to the pits. Awful luck for Tristan Bottis. He was in the podium positions on lap 1, and Ashley Blake Hood just turning him around.
Well, I think, to be fair, he did have the back end going out there, did Tristan, and unfortunately collected Ashley Blake Hood. But yeah, at the front, Piers Pryor in the lead by 1.4 seconds. He has got this car absolutely where he wants it to be. Absolutely fantastic driving from him. Pete Harrod in second. It's John Richardson who is in third. Good running from him when we saw him having a good race in that second race last week. Ashley Blake Hood in fourth place. Alex Bristow, great start from him. He's up a place into fifth place, but he's under pressure from Roy Ververke as they go up the Kemmel Straight. We've got 2 wide action further back as well. Bristow is going to have to go defensive, and look at that further back. We've got Andrew Woodhouse is involved here with this battle ahead of them. It's one of the Richardsons. It's Charlie Richardson and the Club 73 car. That is Sam Reed, and well, they're able to sort themselves out into Le Combe, and well, carrying on the go. It's, even though it's a long track and the cars can get spread out, there's still close action here.
Yeah, the gaps can yo-yo around, and look at that down the inside there. That is Ian Roskell and Tobias Olsen battling, and it's Olsen that comes out on top, passing Ian Roskell. So not a good lap there for Ian Roskell's team. He had a Tristan Bottis, getting taken out or losing control of the car through Blanchemont, and now he's just lost a place to Tobias Olsen. We'll see if he's able to get that position back as the laps unfold. But Ashley Blake Hood, he wasn't able to gain a position out of that contact with Tristan Bottis on lap 1. He still remains in fourth place. John Richardson benefiting. He's now into third.
We have got 7 cars out of this race so far, and we could be possibly losing another one as well, because we've got Neil Rocks, Jason Rowe, Clinton Bell, Michael Jones, Ralph Richardson, Matt Woodhouse, Colin McAllister, all there not running at the moment. So I would say getting caught up in that big incident at the start.
Down towards Blanchemont, Ververke trying to get past Bristow then. This is the battle for as Ververke runs out onto that grasscrete and onto the runoff area on the exit there. Just loses a bit of time to the car in front, which of course is Alex Bristow, and Bristow just has a little bit of breathing space, but Ververke closes right back up under braking, and Ververke at the moment in the middle of a CQR sandwich because he's got Sakovic behind.
Yeah, absolutely. So Sakovic, he'll be wanting to get a good result because, he got that win. He's in second place in championship, and here comes Roy Ververke looking to the inside, but just having to keep in line for the time being. I can tell you a lot of those drivers that I did read out there, they are coming back out of the pits right now, just as the drivers are coming through, so hopefully they manage to keep out of everybody's way and keep it clean. So in we go towards Eau Rouge once again and through Radio. And well, Roy Ververke has got right up behind Alex Bristow here, and he's looking to the outside up the Kemmel Straight. They go, it is a hill all the way up here to Le Combe. And well, Alex Bristow He is on the inside, he's got the optimal line, but later on the brakes is Roy Verke. Can he hold it out round the outside of Bristow? He's going to have the inside for the second part. They almost touch there, but Bristow still holding that inside as they head into Malmedy. And well, it's Roy Verke who's going to hold it round the outside, and he's got the place ahead of Bristow. Good work there from Roy.
And the two CQR cars better watch out, because here comes Tom Stanley and Perry Warburton. The CQR cars now going into battle round the outside of Rivage and down towards turn 7. Down the inside goes Sakovic on his teammate, and Bristow's going to lose out because here comes Tom Stanley. Brilliant opportunistic driving there by Tom Stanley, and he's now going to get that position away from the CQR car down into Pouon. Surely Bristow can't run it around the outside. No, he can't. And now Bristow better watch out because Perry Warburton's there.
Yeah, so he's got a bit freight train there. He's lost 3 places as Bristow, but he's still in a strong position. 8th place at the moment in this field of 37, as you said, Adam, at the start there as he went through the grid. But, well, Piers Pryor, 2.3 seconds ahead at the moment of our reigning champion Pete Harrow. John Richardson is in 3rd place, again another 2.3 seconds, but Ashley Blake Hood, look at how close Blake Hood is. He's right on the tail now of John Richardson as they head towards Blanchimont. And well, will we see a repeat of what happened on the first lap with Ashley Blake Hood? Not this time. John Richardson runs very wide there. You can do that, there's runoff there, but you will get an incident. But well, more drama further back. Oh, big one. That is a big one. One of the rewind cars going flying through the air there. Who was that?
I think that might be Mike Jones. Mike Jones had just emerged from the pits, and he was on a mission to space there, really. And I think it might be in contact with Roy Verke, because those two were close together just a few moments ago, just looking at it back. Heading into Blanchimont, Verke down the inside, and they come together, Paul. That's most extraordinary.
And, well, Charlie Richardson caught Jones as he was flying back across the track, so big drama there for Charlie Richardson as well, just in the wrong place at the wrong time there. But well, we've seen big incidents happen here at Spa, and unfortunately once again it's affecting them. And well, looking at the battle here, John Richardson and Ashley Blake Hood, they've got a back marker there who's leading them through. That's going to be Jason Rowe, I believe. Yeah, the number 12 car. It's Jason Rowe doing a good job of getting out their way, but still, Blake Hood staying behind for the time being.
Oh! And off goes Richardson. He's off through the chicane there at Lake Com, and that's allowed Ashley Blake Hood through. Thank you very much.
As because the commentator's right there, I mentioned that he's the holding position and he loses the place. I can tell you, Tom Stanley has made it past Magic Sakovic as well. So Tom Stanley doing a good job so far. He started in 12th place. Oh, losing the back end around the Rivage there, but well, holding onto the car, but yeah, that back end was getting a bit loose there for Tom Stanley.
And Sakovic now onto the back of him. Alex Bristow in that fight, and Perry Warburton, Charlie Richardson, and then Tobias Olsen and Sam Reed are having a battle here, heading down towards Pouon. And in the background, Andrew Woodhouse having a battle with another car as well. No way through though for Sam Reed. It's not going well for Crest SVR Racing tonight. We had Roy Verke involved in that crash just a lap or so ago, and yeah, Jason Rowe not having a good race either. So I'll be hoping their fortunes change in race 2.
Yes, absolutely. This battle pack here involving Sam Reed, Andrew Woodhouse and Ian Roskell. They've also got Tobias Olsen, who of course we didn't see last week, so it's good to see Tobias in the championship now, up and running, and he's running in a good 10th place at the moment in this very strong field as they head down towards Blanchimont once again. And Andrew Woodhouse just staying in that slipstream for the time being. You can't really make too much of a move as you head in towards Blanchimont, but you want to make sure you're right up behind, out of Blanchimont, so that you can make that move down into the bus stop chicane as well. Sam Reed runs wide there, and it's keen to point out as we hit the halfway point of this race, you said in the qualifying that the incidents are very easy to pick up round here, and with people getting in contact there, we could see a few drivers getting disqualified from this race.
Yeah, I ran a BSR GT Series race here a few months ago, and it was so hard to keep the incident limit down. I think I was running for the last half an hour with just one incident left before disqualification, and I'm sure many of the drivers will be facing that situation tonight. Only 12 incidents available to them, and you pick up one for each time you go off track. So if the drivers do that too many times, they'll be facing disqualification and 0 points in these races, which they definitely do not want to do. So we're seeing drivers running wide through Blanchimont at the moment, but if they continue to do that, those incident points will definitely be racking up.
Alex Bristow has made it past his teammate Magic Sakovic. Sakovic won't be too happy about that because it will affect. He does want to get as many points as possible for the championship. You've got Sam Reid going side by side into Lake Orme, but Tobias Olsen able to hold on for the time being. Yes, he just does that. Ran a little bit more deep into that first part of Lake Orme, but able to hold on there. And as I say, we are past the halfway point. Piers Pryor has got a 4-second lead over Pete Harrod at the moment. That is unbelievable. We've got Andrew Woodhouse.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's been disqualified by the looks of things. So, that's a disaster for Andrew there. He's, as I said, 7th championship, and, well, this is going to take a major hit on his points.
Don't know what happened there with Woodhouse, because he's now being shown as back. He just disappeared off the track, and oh yeah, I think he actually has been disqualified. So, Andrew, I don't know, because he didn't make an off track or anything. So, yeah,
maybe there was a little bit of contact or something. I don't know, but well, anyway, we won't sort of hold it too long. As Ashley Blakehood has made it into 3rd place, by the way. He is ahead of John Richardson now, so Ashley Blakehood on his debut in the Kia Club Series up to that podium position at the moment. Good driving from him, but he's got a bit of a tall order now. 2.2 seconds to Pete Harrod ahead with 7 minutes 48 on the clock. It's going to be a tough, tall order for him.
Yeah, just around about 4 laps of racing left here. Ben Warburton, James Leggett battling away, I can tell you. And yeah, they're side by, and Tobias Olsen and Sam Reid as well. They are side by side heading into Blanchemont. They source each other out. And who's that down the inside there? It's Ian Roskell trying to get in the action as well. And Sam Reid will have to be under pressure here. He's going to have to go on a defensive. Andrew Woodhouse, by the way, received a receive throughput error. Don't know whether that's as a result of anything getting involved in the race. Through the bus stop chicane, this tight pack here of Roskell, Sam Reid, Ben Warburton and James Leggett.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have got these packs in this field, even though they have spread out a little bit at the front. We've got this huge pack, and Tom Stanley is at the front of a queue of traffic as well. Bristow, so that's in 5th place. Bristow is in 6th with Sakovic in 7th, and Perry Warburton on the back of them in 8th with Charlie Richardson in 9th place, sort of tagging on, keeping in that draft for the time being. But it's this pack here, Tobias Olsen, Sam Reid and Ian Roskell as well, keeping it pretty close. And well, Sam Reid looked to maybe get the better run out of Radion, and up the Camel Straight they go once again. And Sam Reid, he is looking racy. He is looking to the inside now into the Lake Orme chicane. Will he be late on the brakes? Tobias Olsen, he's shown that he's been late on the brakes here and able to hold on to the position. And once again, Tobias, good defensive driving, leaves the door open a little bit there into Malmedy, but able to hold on to the position for the time being. And Ian Roskell, he's looking to get into this action as well, but not able to get alongside Sam Reid for the time being.
I'm amazed how they can get those car stops going into Lake Orme. I was sure that Tobias Olsen was going to run wide through Lake Orme, but he was able to keep it on the road and is still in that 10th place. This battle over that final spot in the top 10, Sam Reid 11th, and in 12th it is Ian Roskell, 13th Ben Warburton, and then this battle behind, look at this, down to Pouon, James Leggett, Chaz Draycott, and out of shape there, car number 40, that is Trevor Blackburn. He loses a few positions and just avoids contact with Stuart Atkinson there.
Yeah, absolutely. Stuart Atkinson, we've seen him in a couple of the Pro Series races, and well, this is his bread and butter here, the Kia Club Series, and well, his car's looking a little bit beaten up there as well, so maybe that aero damage just affecting his top speed. But no, there's all sorts of action here going on. This is, again, the Kia Club Series, fantastic action, and well, we've got even more action at him.
Yeah, Olsen and Sam Reid, I think, making a bit of contact there through Stavelot, and that's now allowed the dial-up car of Ben Warburton to close in through Blanchemont. Car number 85, Ben Warburton, driving for dial-up racing, looking down the inside just a little bit through Blanchemont, and off goes Roskell. Off he goes back onto the racetrack and down towards the bus stop chicane. Is Ben Warburton close enough to try and get a move down the inside? No, he's not.
Well, going into that bus stop, so yeah, Sam Reid has made it past Tobias Olsen finally. Tobias showing some great defensive driving from him. We're into the last 5 minutes of the race, the final quarter of this race, and well, Ben Warburton is up there. Chaz Draycott just dropping down a little bit. He's behind James Leggett. for the time being. In fact, Chaz Draycott there in that race hub car. A little bit of damage on the front of that car in that pack there. James Leggett, Chaz Draycott, Stuart Atkinson, Trevor Blackburn, who we saw just having that big moment down into Puon on the last lap. By the way, Piers Pryor, not to forget him, 5.5 seconds ahead of Pete Harrod. He is just absolutely in control here.
Piers Pryor got disqualified and had a DNF in the 2 races we had at Silverstone, but now he's out in front by 5 seconds in this first race here at Spa. And looks set to be taking his first win in the BSR. He's round the outside there. Goes Alex Bristow on Perry Warburton. I don't know whether that was him trying to hold on to the position. I think it was. But Warburton now trying to get past. And Charlie Richardson in that Richardson car trying to try and get past. Heading down to Rivage. These 3 cars battling away now over 7th, 8th and 9th.
Tobias Olsen's made it past into Le Combe ahead of Sam Reed, so making that move once again. And Ben Warburton staying behind Ian Roskell. They were side by side, and Jim Flanagan is right behind them at the moment as well. So we've got a 5-car train here. It just seems like the cars have gone into little packs here today, and it's we've got close action behind as well. James Leggett still leading that pack ahead of Chaz Draycott still.
House of Peel and then down towards the Fanny chicane. Sam Reed trying to get past Olsen. Sells him a dummy maybe. He has down the inside into the Fanny chicane. No way through though. And Tobias Olsen firmly slams the door shut in Sam Reed's face. And now Reed's under pressure from Roskell heading towards Stavolo here to end the lap. Looking this way and that. Trying to get that position away to get that 11th place back. Oh, very wide, just a little bit onto that Grasscrete on the exit. Now it's all about getting the best run through this corner and down towards Blanchimont. And Roskell just runs a little bit wide, but Sam Reed is closed right onto the back of Tobias Olsen.
Oh, they're going to get close. Don't say they're going to go side by side through Blanchimont. Please don't do this, boys. We've seen how it doesn't work a couple of times, and they decided against it. And Jim Flanagan behind them, he's starting to look, he's wanting to improve places. In a good 14th place. Here comes Sam Reed down the inside into the bus stop. And look at this, 3 wide into the bus stop chicane. And Warburton, he goes over that curb, but through on the inside. Ian Roskell, fantastic manoeuvre there to take advantage. Tobias Olsen saying, thanks very much, boys, I'm off. And he's getting a gap already.
Sam Reed was getting attacked by all angles there. He all of a sudden had a dial-up car going down the inside of him into the bus stop chicane and had to lose a place there to Ian Roskell. So Roskell now through into 11th place, Sam Reed down to 12. We've just got under 2 minutes of racing left, so just under 2 laps or so of racing to go here in this fantastic first race of the season. This BSR Kia Club Series never fails to disappoint in terms of great action. Look at this down the straight towards Les Combes. The dial-up car of Perry Warburton trying to get past Bristow now into Les Combes, rounding it down the inside, goes the dial-up car. Bristow's still there, and there's contact made, and Bristow's back through, and the Richardson car there knocks Perry Warburton just a bit wide, and courteous driving there by Charlie Richardson to allow Warburton back through.
Yeah, absolutely great driving from him. And you look at this battle pack going on at the moment. Like I say, you've got Ian Roskell, Sam Reed, Ben Warburton, Jim Flanagan, James Leggett and Chaz Draycott aren't that far behind as well, along with Stuart Atkinson and Trevor Blackburn. So we've got a real train coming on here at the moment. And, it's a bit of a trolley train with Sam Reed having to just hold on to that position through the corner with no name.
And down towards Puon they go, and we can see in the background Leggett and Draycott at it again. Into Puon, round the outside goes Draycott. Surely it can't work. He's still there. Surely he can't get the position, but he's just going to have to slot back in behind, and now he's going to be under pressure from Stuart Atkinson. Atkinson trying to go round the outside, no way through there. Draycott reaffirms his position there in 16th place. James Leggett grimly holding on at the moment to his 15th position, and just further back up in front there's more battles going on. Is Olsen versus Roskell, battles everywhere you look here, and Roskell and Olsen fighting over that 10th place still.
Yeah, absolutely. As they come out of Paul Freyer, the corner there, and head down towards Blanchimont once again. Absolutely fantastic. We can tell you, Piers Pryor, by the way, has started his last lap, so we are going to have one more lap to go. They're going side by side into Blanchimont. Don't have any contact there. Oh, very close indeed. But Roskell makes it through, but Tobias won't stand by and let that happen. He's going to look to the outside. Contact! Oh,
blown
there's an engine blown as well. Tobias Olsen. Oh, 3 cars running wide. Oh, 3 to 1 won't go, boys. Come on. work together, but Ian Roskell have lost him. Ben Warburton then is up to 10th place. Charlie Richardson 9th and Perry Warburton 8th. Jim Flanagan up to 11th place. He's looking dangerous. James Leggett tries to go down the inside. Jim Warburton.
And hits Warburton.
Contact. Oh, this is just absolutely crazy onto the final lap. And they're all just going side by side, almost 3 wide, going down the straight towards Eau Rouge. Don't have an accident here, please. Come on, let's sort it out into Eau Rouge side by side. And James Leggett, fantastic work there to be able to get through, but they're still not done. The team dial-up car is getting, is a bit freight trained here. Here comes Trevor Blackburn along the outside up the Kemmel Straight, and Chaz Draycott behind. No, it's Ben Gregory behind. He's looking. Chaz Draycott ahead is looking to the outside of Jim Flanagan, who's made it up to 10th place out of all of this. And high drama once again in the Kia Club Series, but it's absolutely fantastic.
So what did we get from that? We had 2 cars getting disqualified in the bus stop chicane and 1 engine being blown. That's all you can say. That is the BSR Kia Club Series for you. Final lap of the race, Tristan Bottis gaining a position as well. That's just as a result of all the disqualifications that happened there on that penultimate lap of racing. And now what have we got? We've got Jim Flanagan in 10th position, Draycott 11th, James Leggett 12th, Trevor Blackburn in 13th, Ben Gregory, who had to start at the back of the grid for race 1 and will do so in race 2, up to 14th place as Flanagan goes wide and allows Draycott through.
Absolutely, so good work from Draycott to put Flanagan under pressure. The James Leggett running a little bit over the curb there, and looking to the inside into the Fania chicane. And will he make it through on it? Jim Flanagan, we've got more drama behind. Ben Gregory has stopped, he's out. Oh, absolute disaster, but Piers Pryor, he's coming through the final chicane, through the bus stop chicane, 7.2 seconds ahead, takes the win in race 1 here. Piers Pryor, fantastic work from him. Pete Harrod is going to finish 2nd, and to be fair, Ashley Blakehood has done a good job to close it in. He finishes 3rd with John Richardson. Did he cross the line then? I don't think he did. Oh, I don't know. He's not doing well on the timesheet here.
He's dropping down.
Yeah, Tom Stanley then comes across in 4th place. Magic Sakovic in 5th place, loses control after the line. Alex Bristow, fantastic work there from him. In fact, Sakovic is 5th, Bristow 6th. Well, we'll have to work that out, but Chaz Draycott comes across the line, 9th place, able to keep ahead of James Leggett. Jim Flanagan, fantastic work from him, up to 11th place. And it was just all drama towards those final few laps there, Adam.
Yeah, I'm having to scribble down frantically all the incidents that occurred on that final lap so we can recap what happened. So what happened to Ben Gregory was there was contact with Trevor Blackburn heading into the Fania chicane, which got him a disqualification. I'm just looking back at what happened to John Richardson now, which got him disqualified at the end of the race. I wonder if it was a slowdown or maybe it was a disqualification because he had come across the line. If he came across the line, he will still get his points. I'm just looking through it now. He's heading through the bus stop chicane, runs just a bit wide on the exit, and yes, he gets disqualified by running wide on the exit curb out of the bus stop chicane on the final lap of the race. How unlucky for Steve Richardson, and that's what gets him disqualified. So a few disqualifications, we were saying it was going to happen, and quite a few of them happening to some big names in the closing stages of this first race. Wow, what a first race.
Well, Sean Gardner has come across the line then to finish the race. Jörg Dankert is still running out there at the moment. He is the last of the lead lap runners, and this is the thing. It's such a long lap here. We've had Piers Pryor, he's finished, he's long gone. And well, Jörg Dankert doing a fantastic job, to be fair. Started 29th, finishing 25th, so a good solid drive from him. I do think he was maybe involved in that incident after turn 1. So he's done a good job to say that he was involved in that incident. He'll finish on the lead lap, and he's going to come across the line, I do believe. Where is he going to finish? Because my timing screen is still updating itself, and well, comes across the line, across the timing line now to finish the race, and he is going to finish 21st and the last of the lead lap runners. It's, those final few laps, they were manic, they were crazy, but exciting to watch.
And it'll definitely have an impact on the reverse grid, which will be coming up shortly. Do the cars that finish one lap down get involved? I think they do. I think they're still classified as finishers, so they'll definitely be involved in the reverse grid draw, which will be coming up shortly, and up to 26 cars can be reversed onto pole position. But let's run you through the finishing order of the first race of the evening, the third round at the BSR Kia Club Series. Piers Pryor takes the victory, 7.5 seconds ahead of P. Howard. Of course, all these drivers running the same setup. Piers Pryor, though, has definitely got the knack of racing around this circuit, Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Ashley Blake Hood rounding off the podium in third. Tom Stanley fourth. Masai Shakovic in fifth. Alex Bristow in sixth. Started sixth and finished sixth. Seventh, Perry Warburton. Eighth, Charlie Richardson. Ninth from 26th on the grid, Chaz Draker. And rounding out the top 10, James Leggett. 11th, Jim Flanagan. 12th, Ben Warburton. 13th for Trevor Blackburn. 14th, Stuart Atkinson. 15th for Chris Wood from 31st on the grid. 16th, Christopher Sherburn. 17th, Rick Scott. 18th, Peter Van Gool from 34th after not setting a time in qualifying. 19th, Tristan Bodis. And 20th, Sean Gardner. 21st, Jörg Dankert. We saw him coming across the line. John Richardson in 22nd, the first of the cars to get disqualified, getting disqualified on the last corner of the last lap. Ben Gregory got disqualified heading into the Fania chicane with contacts on the final lap of the race. Max Wright in 24th. 25th, Tobias Olsen getting disqualified heading into the bus stop chicane. Neil Rocks in 26th. David White 27th. Jason Rowe 28th. Mark Woodhouse 29th, and rounding out the top 30, it is Andrew Woodhouse, who received a disconnection error during the race, managed to come back and finished in 30th place. 31st, Colin McAllister. 32nd, Ian Roskell, who blew an engine, and Sam Reed getting disqualified as well. Ralph Richardson in 34th. Roy Ververke, after starting in 7th place, was working his way through the field, got taken out by Michael Jones in Blanchimont. He finished in 35th. 36th, Clinton Bell, and the aforementioned Michael Jones in 37th place.
Well, I mean, it just shows how hard and how tough this race is around Spa-Francorchamps, and only 21 finishes on the lead lap just shows it's a race of attrition, and as the great Murray Walker used to always say, to finish first you must finish.
Yeah, I think definitely Spa-Francorchamps, nowhere else does it get applied here, because there's just so much racetrack, plus so little incidents that you get during the races. Well, Paul, let's have a look at the contenders that are eligible for the reverse grid for the second race of the night, and I'm sure it's going to throw up even more surprises.
Yeah, absolutely. So 15th, Christy Wood. 16th, Chris Sherburn. 17th, Rick Scott. 18th, Peter Van Gool. 19th, Tristan Bodis. 20th, Sean Gardner. 21st, Jörg Dankert. It'd be good to see him after the misfortune he had there. 22nd, John Richardson, who of course agonising to lose out on the last corner there. And Gregory, well, he's got a back of grid, so even if he gets the spin of wheel, he'll start from the back of the grid, so he won't get a pole position. Max Wright in 24th, 25th, Tobias Olsen, and 26th was Neil Rock. So I think it's time, Adam, to do the spin of the wheel.
Yes, indeed, and our cameraman Sam will spin the wheel, and then we will find out who's on pole position. And of course, all those drivers will move up a place that finished behind Ben Gregory. So David White will have a possibility of being on reverse grid pole, and you'll see on your screen who will be on pole, and we will get Sam to text us through who is on the pole position so we can tell you who it is.
Yeah, we have to wait patiently. Here's a new wheel to us, and it is number 20. So who is that? Sean Gardner on pole position. So good work from him to keep that going. Tristan Bodis involved in second place. That could be a good shout for the second race win, could Tristan. Third place, Peter Van Gool then, and Rick Scott in fourth place. So an interesting reverse grid there, Adam, and it promises to show that maybe we'll have some different results in that second race. Yeah,
Tristan Bodis will be very happy with that after crashing out on lap one after that sideways contact with Ashley Blake Hood. He's got another opportunity to possibly take a win in the second race. Peter Van Gool raced well around here actually in the BSRTC all the way back in season 5. We'll see if he's able to hold on to that third place. And yeah, we've seen drivers fight their way through. Let's not forget the results from this first race. Chaz Drake got 26th through to 9th. So we could see some other drivers, maybe even like Piers Pryor. He's been so dominant in that first race. He'll be starting down in 20th. He could be working his way through and possibly even get another top 5. It is a very long lap here at Spa. We've got another 20 minutes of racing in race 2, he's got ample opportunity to get another brilliant result in the second race.
Absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll step aside for a few moments just while we catch our breath and we'll wait for the second race. So you are watching the BSR Kia Club Series with Crest Glazing and XL Designs here live on Apex Racing TV and iRacing Live. We'll be right back after these messages.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside contact made. 56 slides it at a 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even. Give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Welcome back to round 4 of the BSR Club Series with Crest Glazing and XL Designs here live on Apex Racing TV and iRacing Live. And well, we've got the second race of the night coming up, and Adam, why don't you take us through the grid?
Yes, indeed. So 20 cars were reversed for this race. Tristan Bottas, of course, will be on the front row. I'm just loading up the grid now. I'll tell you who else who will be on the pole position very shortly. But yeah, 20 cars reversed for this first race. 20 more minutes of racing. So we'll see who's able to get onto the top step of the podium here.
It was Sean Gardner, if I remember correctly, that was who finished 20th last race, so he should be starting on pole position. We'll have to wait and see once everything gets loaded up. We're all a bit of a rush here. We had a few issues here, but hopefully it will be fine for this second race. So take us through the grid.
Well, yeah, let's have a look then. On the pole position for the second race of the evening, it is Sean Gardner with Tristan Bottas alongside him. Peter Van Goor in third, Rick Scott fourth, Christopher Sherburn in fifth, sixth Chris Wood, seventh Stuart Atkinson, eighth Trevor Blackburn, ninth it is Ben Warburton. Running up the top 10 it's Jim Flanagan, James Leggett 11th, 12th Chaz Draycott, 13th Charlie Richardson, 14th Perry Warburton, 15th Alex Bristow, 16th Season 1 champion Machak Sakovic, 17th Tom Stanley, 18th Ashley Blake Hood, 19th Pete Harris, and 20th it is our race 1 winner Piers Pryor, Danker 21st, Richardson 22nd, 23rd Max Wright, 24th Olsen, 25th Neil Rocks, 26th David White, 27th Jason Rowe, 28th Mark Woodhouse, 29th Andrew Woodhouse, 30th it is Colin McAllister, and then quickly the final cars, it is Roskell, Reed, Richardson, Faverke, Michael Jones, Clinton Bell, Ben Gregory starting at the back once again, same for Ben Hackerson and David Crozier in 39th.
I don't think Ben Hackerson's supposed to be there, but anyway, we're getting ready then for the start of this round 4 race here in the BSR Club Series. The red lights are on and Sean Gardner is going to take us away from pole. Away we go, green light is on, and the driver's a plume of smoke there with the tyres coming up. It is a little bit cooler on the track, so just take it easy into that first corner, and hopefully everybody gets through. We've got a little bit of contact further back. One of these, Piers Pryor has been turned around, and well, he just cannot seem to get a break in the start of his second races, but everyone else so far, touch wood, is able to get down the straight now as they head towards Eau Rouge, and everyone, it looks as if they are going to make it through. Wow, that was a sharp intake of breath, and hoping that everything went well. Tristan Bottas is under attack here from Peter Van Gool. He's looking left, looking right. They're going into Le Combe, behind Sean Gardner at the moment, who is leading the pack here into Le Combe, and the tyres still cold here. There will be a bit of an issue, but well, everybody still running at the time being.
Van Gool going for it. Yeah, the race organisers did warn the drivers about the tyres being very cold due to these cooler temperatures, but down into Rivage. Who's that looking down the inside there? Chris Wood trying to get past Van Gool already. So this great battle for second place already starting to unfold as we head down towards turn 7, the corner with no name side by side there. It is Trevor Blackburn versus Chaz Draycott, and sideways goes Blackburn, and that allows Draycott through, and that's going to allow for Ben Warburton to get a run on Blackburn heading down towards Pouon, and I think he's got the move done. Crash in the background. I don't know who it is. I'm just scrolling back through, and yeah.
It's Jörg Danker. Oh, looking for Jörg there to get involved. It was through the corner with no name. And who was that got involved with him there? Ben Gregory just tapping that rear quarter panel and sends Jörg into the wall. So big disappointment there for him. I will say one big thing to note. Pete Harrod did not take the start there. So the champion from last season did not start this second race. That's unbelievable.
So that's his second DNF of the season after blowing an engine in spectacular fashion at Silverstone whilst leading in round 1. Has now got another DNF to his name here. Jim Flanagan having problems. The car's crabbing appallingly there, and he's now lost a ton of positions as well. So yeah, big storyline already in this second race. Pete Harrod out, 0 points. Didn't even take the start.
As we'll head down towards the bus stop chicane for the first time then. Well, it's the 64 car of Tristan Bottas looking down inside. There's contact further back. I can hear all sorts of contact heading into the bus stop. But, well, everybody's still seeming to be running for the time being. But Sean Gardner increasing pressure. Tristan Bottas down the inside into La Source. And at the start of lap 2, he has got the lead, but is that really the position you want to be as you head towards Eau Rouge? Because here comes Tristan again. Well, they've got the overlap because Sean Gardner is on the outside. They're going to go too wide into Eau Rouge. We've lost Chris Wood already as well, and Sean Gardner aggressive but fantastic driving there to get the place back. Peter Van Gool behind now. An intense pressure on Tristan Bottas.
Yeah, Van Gool just had nowhere to go for Eau Rouge, unfortunately. He wasn't able to get past Bottas, but he's now looking to the inside, heading up towards Les Combes here on lap 2. And so is Tristan Bottas looking down the inside of Sean Gardner. No way through for either of them there. 4th Sherburn, 5th Atkinson, 6th Rick Scott, 7th is Chaz Draycott, 8th Ben Warburton, 9th it is Tobias Olsen, and Michał Sakovic rounding out the top 10.
Absolutely, we've got battling further back. Trevor Blackburn was side by side with John Richardson. John Richardson making his way through into Les Combes. We've got side by side action behind them as well. It's the 55 car, Charlie Richardson. He's looking, and Ashler Blake Hood is with them as well. He is up to 15th place already. So started 18th, up to 15th for Ashler Blake Hood. And our race 1 winner, well, he is all the way at the back, down in 34th place so far.
Yeah, not a good start for Piers Pryor after taking that race 1 victory.
Sean Gardner has lost the lead.
And indeed he has, so down to 2nd place. He has gone. He hasn't lost a position to Van Gool, but Tristan Bottas is now the race leader. Let's see if we're able to see what happened to let the lead change. I think it was a move out of Pouon. Paul, yes it is. It's just Bottas getting down the inside through the exit of Pouon, and it's got the straight line speed underneath him to swoop past Sean Gardner into the Fanish chicane. So Tristan Bottas now to the race lead.
Absolutely, as we go through into Blanchimont once again. 2nd lap, and Sean Gardner doing a good job so far. He's able to keep onto the coattails of Tristan Bottas at the time being. And going into this bus stop chicane, it's always crucial to get a good exit through here. Carry as much speed as he can. He goes over the curbs a little bit, which will compromise his exit slightly, but still keep him within that frame. And there's more contact going on at the bus stop chicane. And as drivers are all trying to just work their way through the field. And, well, to be honest, I'm surprised that Pete Harrod has come running again. So obviously he had some technical issues by the looks of things, but he is back up and running, but he's let down.
Side by side here, heading towards the Eau Rouge corner. It was John Richardson and James Leggett getting pretty close there, but they've sorted each other out. They were very close for comfort there on the exit of La Source. You're able to get a good run through there. You might be able to set them up for Eau Rouge. No way through, unfortunately. But back at the front, Van Gool trying to get past Sean Gardner then, heading up towards Les Combes. Is this going to be a change for 2nd place? Yes, it is. Van Gool down the inside, and now he can set his sights straight away on Tristan Bottas.
Trevor Blackburn is battling away with one of the Richardsons. That's John Richardson, and Ashler Blake Hood is going to take advantage of this, going down the inside of Malmedy. And, well, Trevor Blackburn able to get on the power earlier, so he's pulling ahead again, but into Rivage. Blake Hood having to just hang back for the time being, and Trevor Blackburn able to hold on, but right behind them, Charlie Richardson is putting Ashler Blake Hood under intense pressure.
Blackburn, who was in strife on lap 1.
Oh, got
crash
a big
in front!
accident.
And it's one of the SVR cars. It always is. Rick Scott's
Blake Hood's involved.
Blake Hood just goes in to do it. I wonder if he got hit from behind. He just lost control for some reason and went flying into the SVR car. Rick Scott there. Let's see what happened to Ashley Blake Hood. Did he get hit from behind,
Yes,
Paul?
he did. He got hit from behind, but he had nowhere to go there. And, well, Richardson obviously didn't see what happened in front of him, and that's pretty much ended Ashler Blake Hood's race. He's back in the pits. He's had to get a tow, so he is out of this race. Well, not out of this race, but he's certainly not going to get a good result here. And, well, at the front, Peter Van Gool has made it up to 2nd place. Sean Gardner just losing that place down to 3rd now. Stuart Atkinson is in 4th, with Chris Sherburn in 5th. Chaz Draycott, look at this from Chaz Draycott. He's up to 6th place already, and he's battling away with Chris Sherburn as they come through Blanchimont once again. And, well, Chaz Draycott doing a fantastic job. Started in 12th, he's up to 7th. He's looking to the outside of the bus stop chicane. He's going to have the inside for the second part. Will he be able to get on the power early enough to make that move stick? And, well, it's still side by side as they go down the straight, but Sherburn has to fall in behind for the time being, and Chaz Draycott now up to 5th place in this race. Good work from Chaz.
So Chaz Draycott finished in 9th place in race 1, started 12th in the 2nd race, already up to 5th, a top 5 result already in the offering here for Chaz Draycott. Brilliant race meeting for him, for Team Race Hub. Up through Eau Rouge then, lap 4 of the race here. Peter Van Gool still under pressure from Sean Gardner. I think Gardner got a better run through there, but I don't think he's going to be able to pressure him. Stuart Atkinson also close to the back of Gardner. Gardner, who started on pole position, could be under pressure, and in the background we can see
Tom
a
Stanley.
CQR car.
Yeah, Tom Stanley is putting pressure on the CQR cars. That's Maciej Sakovic. So Maciej Sakovic having to go defensive, looking to the inside as a header. Oh, Sakovic! Oh, losing control of the car slightly, and well, having to take across the runoff there, but that's going to cost him a few places. Down to 9th place there for Maciej.
And John Richardson and James Leggett in the background battling away through the exit of Lake Carmen down towards Rivage. Richardson down the inside, and late on the brakes, Leggett gets hit from behind, just a bit of contact there, forces his way through, and that is John Richardson upper position, and now Leggett's going to have to try and hold off Trevor Blackburn through the corner with no name turn 7, and that's going to allow Charlie Richardson the run he needs down to P1.
Absolutely, so the Richardsons making their way through the field at the moment. John Richardson, as you say, up to 10th place, and Charlie Richardson down the inside of Trevor Blackburn. Hopefully they don't have any contact here, but Blackburn holding that outside line through Poor, and he's going to have the inside line into the Fania chicane. Can he do that? Well, Charlie Richardson, look at this side-by-side action all the way through here and through the inside eventually. Does Charlie Richardson, good work there from Charlie to make it up a place, up into 12th place now behind James Leggett, as there's a bit of smoke ahead of them, but that's just cars locking up the tyres, and it always throws me. I always expect some big accident there, but never mind, they carry on. We have, looks like we've lost Jim Flanagan. Oh no, Jim Flanagan is still running. He was disappeared for a moment there. And we've got drama going on, Adam.
Yeah, and Sean Gardner's just lost another position to Chaz Draycott, so he's lost 2 positions in a lap now, Sean Gardner. T-bone situation.
Well, look at it. And into Chaz Draycott. That's a huge incident. Well, you always see something like that happen if there is contact, that they can come across the chicane there. And Chaz Draycott is behind the wall there, and I don't think his car will be going straight at all. If he can drive it at all, he's going to have to go back to the pits.
And now it's my turn to hold my hands up for another curse of the commentator there. We were saying how well Chaz Draycott was doing, and out of his own, not in his own, at all in his own doing, gets taken out there by the car that was battling behind. So Chaz Draycott out of this race, and he was on for a top 5 finish and possibly even better than that. So Bottas continues to lead. Van Gool 3.3 seconds behind. Then it's Stuart Atkinson, Sean Gardner, Tom Stanley, Tobias Olsen, Maciej Sakovic, John Richardson, and now coming under pressure is James Leggett, with the car swooping around the outside of him there, and that's Charlie Richardson.
James Leggett's got big problems here. He's going slow down the Kemmel Straight, so he's dropping down as well. So big changes in the field going on in this race. We're in the second half of the race here. There's about 9 minutes left in this one. Well, anyone could still win this, although Tristan Bottas doing a fantastic job out the front at the moment, now 3.9 seconds ahead.
Blackburn versus Perry Warburton. Warburton, who was involved in the contacts just out of turn 7 here, just a few laps ago, is now having to fight his way back through the field, and so does Andrew Woodhouse. Woodhouse, who finished 30th in race 1, started in 29th place for race 2 as a result of Gregory, up to 12th place already.
That's fantastic driving from Andrew Woodhouse, our Apex colleague, as there's a car running wide ahead of them through the Pouhon corner, but able to carry on. And, well, we're starting to see the effects now. Drivers just getting a little bit desperate maybe to just make their way up through this field, and that's the beauty of these reverse grid races. You always get to see plenty of action, as Tom Stanley has closed right up to the back of Sean Gardner. Sean Gardner with the rookie yellow black cross on his rear bumper, and well, Tom Stanley is looking dangerous. He's right up in that tow behind Sean Gardner as they head into Blanchimont now, and you don't want to make that move into Blanchimont. You want to carry as much speed as you can through there, and well, it was down into this chicane where Tom Stanley made contact with Chris Sherburn that sent him into Chaz Drake. I don't think Chaz will be too happy with that, but this time by Tom Stanley able to keep out the way of Sean Gardner running wide to the AstroTurf there, but able to carry on for the time being.
And as we saw in race 1, that will rack up an incident point.
Oh, we've got contact. Is that Maciej Sakovic who's had contact?
Jack Sakovic?
No, it's
not.
Bristow, is it? Yeah,
be
Alex Bristow
It is
has
Alex
been
Bristow.
involved down at the bus stop chicane. We'll find out what happened there for you. And it just looks like under braking there. He turns in, and the number 14 car, Roy Ververke, he was never going to stop for that corner then. And, well, ends up turning Bristow around. So Bristow with some heavy damage to the back of that car, but able to carry on just ahead of Jason Rowe.
Battle through the Eau Rouge section. Ben Gregory versus Trevor Blackburn heading up towards Lake Com. In the slipstream he is, and look at the cars battling in front of them. It is Perry Warburton and one of the Richardson cars. It's Charlie Richardson. So two battles going on.
Sean Gardner's being turned round here.
And it's involving Tom Stanley.
Tom Stanley once again, and Tom Stanley, I think he's doing the right thing to pull over to doing the honourable thing there. So good work from Tom, showing great spirit there to carry on. But Sean Gardner, after that pole position start, it's dropping all the way down. He's down to 24th now, and as one of the Team Mad cars, Dave Crozier, comes up behind them, and well, it would have been easy for Tom Stanley to just carry on there, but great sportsmanship there from him.
Sakovic tried to go down the inside of Olsen into Pouon. That didn't work, and that incident up at the top of Lake Com was all as a result of them checking up due to Stuart Atkinson, and contact there. Tobias Olsen gets shoved out of the way by Maciej Sakovic, and that is Sakovic up another position. And where's that put him now? It's first, second, third, fourth place now.
Absolutely. So the field just, as we were saying last lap, getting mixed about, even more mixing about going on here. Sakovic's next target is Stuart Atkinson in the 77 car, Subaru for you team. And well, they've seen one of their cars drop all the way down there with Sean Gardner, but Stuart Atkinson doing a good job at the moment, but here comes Maciej Sakovic looking dangerous in that slipstream into Blanchimont, and he just seems to carry more speed through there, able to get the car through there a lot quicker. And well, the man with the magic sandwich is still just holding back for the time being. Is he trying to get the run through there as Atkinson compromises the second part of that chicane, and Sakovic is going to get the run out of there as they head down towards La Source again. But Atkinson holding that defensive line, holding that inside line. Tristan Bodis, by the way, 5 seconds ahead of Peter Van Gool, and Stuart Atkinson holding on to that third place. He's going to run wide here out of La Source, and Maciej Sakovic says thank you very much, I'm down the inside. But of course Stuart Atkinson is going to have the slipstream here, but he's also got Tobias Olsen. Fantastic first meeting from Tobias, up into 5th place here for the time being through Eau Rouge the go, but holding position for the time being.
Here we go then, off of Eau Rouge. Both seem to get the same run, and now Stuart Atkinson's immediately going to have to go on the defensive because the slipstream is so beneficial here. Down the Kemmel straight towards Lake Com. Moves just to the right a little bit. Here comes Olsen. Slots back in behind the pink car there of Stuart Atkinson, but he's going to get the run through Lake Com surely.
Chris Sherburn and Ralph Richardson as well. They're going side by side. Neil Rocks going round the outside of both of them. Is he into Lacombe? He's got one position for the time being, and well, Ralph Richardson holding on to that place. Chris Sherburn still side by side as they go into Malmedy, and well, Neil Rocks holding an outside line. We've got Roy Ververke's involved in this as well. Ian Roskell, Max Wright as well as at the back of that. Chris Sherburn still side by side into Rivage they go, and well, are they going to get this sorted out by the corner with no name? Here we go into this left-hander here, and Neil Rocks finally makes that move on Chris Sherburn, the damaged car of Chris Sherburn, but he's not giving this up. He's looking down the inside into Pouon, and don't say he's going to try and go down the inside there. No, he isn't. He holds back for the time being. Good work from Neil Rocks to make that work in the end.
Yeah, side-by-side racing for a good third or so of a lap there. Great to see. And down into turn 7, he was able to get the move done. It's not over though. Rocks no, in fact, Rocks is under pressure from Sherburn. Sherburn's going to go round the outside.
And well, no, that's Roskell.
Roskell, sorry about that. Yeah, he's through.
The teammates, yeah, absolutely, in that Gone Broke racing car. Now they've got Ian Roskell now to try and get past that mainland racing car of Neil Rocks, and just ahead of them, Ralph Richardson is trying to make a breakaway here. He's 1.1 seconds ahead of them for the time being. John Richardson, he's really close onto the back of Tobias Olsen now as they head down towards the chicane here. And well, John Richardson going to hold back for the time being. There's locking up brakes ahead of them. John Richardson taking that chicane very well, and he's going to get the run down into La Source once again, and he's got the inside line here.
I thought that for a second Atkinson had blown another engine, but no, it wasn't. And down the inside looking Richardson. No, slots back behind, and I think he's trying to focus on getting a run out of La Source through Eau Rouge. I tell you who hasn't got a good run, and that's Stuart Atkinson, because this has allowed Olsen and Richardson to close right onto the back of him as we head down towards Eau Rouge. Lap 8, 19 minutes have been elapsed of the race. We should have this and one more lap to go when we get back to the line. Through Eau Rouge we go. Look at Olsen there riding the curbs. He's got a fantastic run on the exit pull, and this might most likely to be a change of position heading down towards Lake Com. Let's see if Atkinson can do some good defending.
Absolutely, so Atkinson taking that inside line up the Kemmel straight. As we've said before, it is uphill all the way. Tobias Olsen, we've seen that he's good on late on the brakes, and he shows it once again round the outside on the brakes there. Stuart Atkinson conceding the place, and Tobias up to 4th place after starting 24th on the grid.
We were speaking before the race about big comebacks, and we've definitely seen them here in the second race. And now here comes Richardson to try and get a piece of the action, try and get past Stuart Atkinson. Atkinson, who started 7th on the grid, had been running as high as 3rd at one point, now down in 5th position, trying to get that position back though from Olsen through turn 7 and down towards Pouan here on what looks set to be the penultimate lap of racing. Oh, look at this, look at Olsen going this way and that to stop Atkinson getting through into Pouan sideways.
Oh, and that's going to allow Atkinson through. Well, John Richardson could be a dark horse here. He could come through here up into 4th place if he thinks about it, but round the outside of Tobias Olsen into the Fania chicane, and he's going to hold that inside line now for the second part of the chicane. And look who's behind Charlie Richardson to the Ricklands, the legitimate breakers team. They're ganging up now. They're trying to hold that outside line on Tobias Olsen, and Tobias just having to slot it in there. He managed to get in front of Charlie Richardson. That's made Charlie Richardson check up, and he's under pressure now from the team dial-up cars of Perry Warburton and Andrew Woodhouse. Andrew Woodhouse, as we said earlier, doing a fantastic job to move up the field. Ben Gregory started 37th, is at 5th place. Here comes Charlie Richardson looking on Tobias Olsen. No making any contact now. It's been fantastic racing. And well, we're on to, will we get the final lap? Because Tristan Bottas comes across the line. Yes, one more lap. 3 seconds was between them, and contact there. Tobias Olsen, and well,
one
the
of
team
them's disqualified. Olsen's disqualified.
Olsen's gone. Oh, it's going from bad to worse here for Tobias. He was having such a good race there, and ended up getting disqualified. John Richardson, he's battling now with Stuart Atkinson, and Charlie Richardson, well, he's following through, and this brings Ben Gregory from 37th to 7th now. Fantastic work from Ben.
That is an unbelievable racing there from Ben, and now all side by side through Eau Rouge. We haven't seen that tonight, and they somehow got no. Are they going to come back on and hit each other? They nearly did there. And now here comes the other Richardson. This time it's
Charlie.
It's Charlie.
Charlie's
now
got
Charlie's got them
well.
both. Oh, they nearly hit each
his
other.
Teammate?
Just like they did at Silverstone nearly.
Shades of Silverstone last week. Down the Kemmel straight into the chicane. Look at how late braking Charlie Richardson is. Is he going to make the corner? Yes, he is. Fantastic work from Charlie there to make it through up to 4th place. John Richardson in 5th. Well, it's just drama once again towards the end of this race. Ben Gregory looking down the inside of Stuart Atkinson into Rivage, not able to make it through for the time being. And Andrew Woodhouse, he's looking around, sniffing around the back of Ben Gregory's car at the moment.
Battle for second as well, down towards Pouan. Sakovic going for 2nd place to try and get past Van Gool. No way through.
This is going to be tight because these two, they've been doing so well, but Sakovic was 2 seconds, or just short of 2 seconds faster on that last lap, so he's really reeled him in here and into the Fania chicane, the last really overtaking opportunity. Well, he's going to look around the outside there, which isn't going to work, but he's lining up here, you feel, as he's going to the outside of Stavolo, and well, they're going to come through Paul Freire, and it's all about the exit here. It's all about getting the run down towards Blanchimont. Sakovic having to get on the brake slightly there to not make contact as they head towards Blanchimont. Tristan Bottas, he's going into Blanchimont now, but we'll concentrate on the 2nd place battle. Here comes Sakovic. He's going to look to the inside here of Blanchimont. Can he make the move stick? He's going to be late onto the brakes here, not able to make it work. But he's going to go down towards the bus stop chicane as Tristan comes through the bus stop chicane. He's going to come across the line for the win. His first win, yes, absolutely. Fantastic work from Tristan to get that win. This 2nd place battle, Peter Van Gool is going to hold on to that position. And across the line, he goes for a 2nd place. Fantastic work from Peter there. Magic Sakovic,
more contact
further back.
The 2 dial-up cars.
It's the dial-up cars. And is that Andrew Woodhouse is going to carry on there?
And it's a qualification for Warburton.
Oh,
Yeah.
the final corner once again. We've seen another disqualification at the final corner. Unbelievable stuff here. This is absolute high drama in the Kia Series. You always seem to get this. And Piers Pryor is further back. It's happened today. It's been frantic and manic, but it's been great racing as we've still got a few cars still finishing this race.
Well, we only had 4 cars that started inside the top 10 that finished there, and some amazing comebacks through the race. Let's not forget we still got cars coming across the line. I think Sam Reed in 27th coming through as well. Chaz Draycott, who was so unfortunately taken out after getting up to inside the top 5. He's there coming across the line in what looks like 26th place. He'll gain a few places as a result, of course, of those disqualifications on the final lap. Ashley Blake Hood coming through in 29th as well. Rick Scott 30th. Michael Jones having not a good race meeting there in 31st. I wonder if might have already crossed the line. But yes, these names coming across the line now on their final lap of racing. Well, Silverstone was fantastic. Spa was just as good, if not better. Fantastic racing here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. As we said in the last race, it's a long lap round here. Michael Jones is running slowly through the Fania chicane, so he must have a problem here. He's certainly struggling as he goes down towards Stavler, so we're going to be a while before we can give you the final results for the time being. But Ashley Blake Hood coming into the final chicane ahead of Rick Scott. And, well, Ashley Blake Hood, it was looking promising for him, and then just got involved in that little incident there and just getting tagged from behind, just turning around. But you have to say, the Richardson that did hit him maybe was unsighted to what was happening ahead.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Ashley Blake Hood, he will take some consolation away from this race meeting. He did pick up a podium in race 1. Third there, but he will get 27th place in this second race of the evening. And all the cars are coming across the line, so let's take a look at the finishing order.
There's Michael Jones still coming across the line here. He's crawling across the line. Obviously some major problems for him, but he's going to make it to the end, which is more than what can be said for some drivers, unfortunately. But yeah, he's made it across the line, so yeah, Adam, take it away.
Yeah, he managed to gain 2 places as a result of coming across the line there and finished in 29th in the end. Let's have a look at the finishing order then from the second race of the evening, round 4 of the BSR Kia Club Series. Tristan Bottis then wins by 9.5 seconds over Peter Van Gool. Third for Michail Sakovic from 16th on the grid. Charlie Richardson 4th from 13th. 37th on the grid, Ben Gregory took a top 5 finish in the end, with John Richardson finishing in 6th from 22nd and Andrew Woodhouse 7th from 29th on the grid. At 8th position, Stuart Atkinson, James Leggett in 9th, rounding up the top 10, Trevor Blackburn. 11th from 33rd on the grid for Ralph Richardson, and 31st on the grid, Ian Roskell finished in 12th. Alex Bristow 13th, Christopher Sherburn in 14th after having that amazing moment getting turned sideways through the bus stop chicane and taking out Chaz Draycott. 15th Max Wright, 16th Roy Ververke from 34th, Mark Woodhouse 17th, 18th Jason Rowe, 19th David White, and rounding out the top 20, the pole sitter Sean Gardner, David Crozier in 21st, 22nd Piers Pryor, 23rd Jim Flanagan, 24th it is Chaz Draycott, 25th Sam Reed, 26th Jörg Dankert, 27th Ashley Blake Hood, 28th Rick Scott, 29th Michael Jones in the end, as we saw coming across the line. And then the cars 1 lap down or more. Perry Warburton in 30th, Neil Rocks 31st, Tobias Olsen 32nd, Tom Stanley 33rd. Pete Harrod did in the end take the start, however he was already 2 laps down. 35th Chris Wood, Clinton Bell 36th, 37th Ben Warburton, and then Colin McAllister in 38th.
Well, fantastic race there. It was exciting all the way to the end. What we're going to do is quickly crack a word first of all with race 1 winner Piers Pryor. And Piers, we'll touch on the second race in a moment, but that first race you were just absolutely dominant from the start there and able to win by 7.5 seconds.
Yeah, it was a good race, I suppose. It was about, as things go, that's about, as good as it gets. I was expecting Pete to, at the beginning of the race, he looked like he was going to challenge me. I thought I was going to have a race on my hands, but I managed to just hold the tyres in check, so towards the end I could just pull a gap and it went pretty well.
Well, that's it. There's not really much to talk about from that first race from your point of view, because you just absolutely just waltzed away with it. Did you expect? You're saying you're expecting Pete to be a bit closer to you, but did you expect to win by such an amount around this circuit?
No, definitely not. In practice this week I've been going pretty well, but I didn't realise I was, going to be anywhere near as, especially in quali. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be really close in quali, and I just managed to get a good lap in, obviously. And everyone else was struggling because this track is really hard to get a clean lap in with all the 1Xs you can get. But managed to get a clean lap in quali and just carried it on to consistency in the race, and it went better than I'd imagined it could. So let's hope some more races like this season.
Well, I said we'd mention the second race. The second race, the start didn't go exactly to plan. Just talk us through that and talk us through how you ended up coming through the field.
Yeah, I suppose I started 20th, and I knew it was going to be a bit. It was always bunches up at the first corner, and there could be a few pile-ups around a lap. So I was taking it easy. Had a decent start, and I thought I'd just hang back a bit, and then someone decided to not brake at the first corner, so I had to avoid them, and then I don't know what happened, but I got hit from behind and got spun left into the tyres, so that damaged the front of my car. I carried on in basically last place, and then going through the exit of, I can't remember what it's called, but at the top of the hill, you got the right, left, right before you go downhill. And there's some 3 or 4 cars that got together, and someone was coming back on the track and just clipped the rear of my car. I haven't had a time to look at the replay yet, but as I think that's what happened. So it's just a bit of a racing incident, but it's a shame really, because I thought I could have got towards the front towards the end there, I think.
Absolutely, and well, we've shown the replay as well of your start. It wasn't ideal, but looking forward, I'm always a positives person. You must be confident taking that pace that you showed in that first race and into the next round.
Well, yeah, I've been the tracks. I just seem to like that track. I don't know why. It went pretty well, and hopefully I can carry that. As I said, I can carry that pace into the next round, and hopefully the rounds after. Yeah, and then hopefully I haven't really done 2 clean races yet. I mean, the first round at Silverstone, I didn't finish either of the races, so I'm looking to get some points together. But at the moment, I haven't done so well so far, apart from race 1 today. But I'll try and finish the rest of the season and see where we are at the end of the year.
Absolutely. Well, Piers, congratulations on the first race. Unfortunate for the second race, but well done there. Anyone you want to give a quick mention to?
Yeah, cheers, Paul. Obviously, I'd like to thank Clint and Sam at Club 73 Racing. We've been helping each other a lot this week, and we were pretty quick in practice. Apart from that, I think it's just on to round 3.
Absolutely. Well, thanks a lot for joining us, Piers, and congratulations once again.
Cheers, Paul. See you soon.
Well, that was Piers Pryor there, and Adam, you're going to have a quick word with our Race 2 winner, Tristan Bottas.
Yeah, Tristan Bottas now joins us in the commentary box for his first win in the BSR Kia Club Series, and I bet that sounds good, Tristan. 9.5 seconds ahead in the end. Yeah, you dominated that really from lights to flag.
Yeah, I mean, I dropped lucky on the reverse grid after having such an abysmal race 1 start, but after qualifying, I felt I got the pace this week. Not really a track I'm that good at, but yeah, it was nice to be up there from the start of race 1.
Yeah, in race 1 then, heading through Blanchimont, did the car just get a bit sideways, and then there was contact with Ashley Blake Hood?
Yeah, I've not watched the incident back properly yet, but I tried to brake a second time to try and get out of the move, and just the car got a little bit loose and we came together, end of story.
Well then, your first win, can you carry it through this form then through to Brands Hatch Indy, much shorter racetrack? How do you think you're going to go around there?
Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the season. I mean, Silverstone and Spa are probably my 2 least favourite tracks, so I'm hoping this is more things to come.
Oh yeah, anyone you want to send a quick shout out to here on Apex Racing TV?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to my teammates Ian and Chris. They're more than supportive throughout the week. We have some good banter behind the scenes as well, and anybody else watching on YouTube, I'm pretty sure my mum and dad will be jumping around the room, and I've got the missus sat behind me with a big grin on her face, so shout out to them.
Well, it's great to have another new winner on the scene here in the BSR Kia Club Series. Tristan Bottas, thanks for talking to us, and yeah, we will see you at Brands Hatch Indy.
Okay, see you soon, guys.
Yeah, that's Tristan Bottas there, and also a man I want to have a quick word with is a man who has raced in the BSRC Championship, Peter Van Gool, finishing second in that race, but you didn't have everything all your way in that race.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky with the reverse grid there, but I knew I had to pace. I just wasn't able to qualify for the first race because someone got in my way, and I was really caught up in the first accident on the first straight, but I managed okay.
Well, that's it. That first race, yeah, you got caught up in that, but you were able to finish relatively strong there, and as you say, getting the reverse grid going your way. Just talk us through that second race, because you did end up having intense pressure from Magic Sekovic, but you had to make your way through people like Sean Gardner and also Stuart Atkinson as well.
Yeah, I had not the best start, but I was managing to get through, and once I was in second, I was able to drive my own lines and get 230, 229s in. So, and at the end of the race, Sekovic was really pushing on me. I made a few mistakes in the last second and the last lap, and then, I really had to fight for it in the last lap.
But well, you must be pleased with that result. And going into Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit, so the short circuit, how do you feel going to that?
Well, I'm looking forward to Brands Hatch. It's a circuit that suits me very well, and it suits the setup for the Club Series very well too.
Absolutely. And anyone you want to give a quick mention to?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of guys watching at me on the YouTube stream and texting me during the race, like congratulations, like Andy, Monica, Miss, and Jurgita. They're watching now, so thank you for watching.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us, Pete, and congratulations on the second place.
Thanks for having me, and see you next week on Brands.
Thank you very much, Peter. I was hoping we were going to get a quick word with a certain Mr. Andrew Woodhouse. So, Adam, take it away, your commentary colleague.
Yeah, Andrew Woodhouse joins us here, and it's, once again, it always seems to be another eventful night for you.
Yeah, it's never dull, is it? I think we did really well tonight. But we didn't maximise our points, I don't think.
What was it that happened in race one? Was there a connection problem?
The sim just froze and the sim crashed, and I thought, well, I'll park it in the gravel, see if it comes back to me, and then I can rejoin. Kicked me out, I had to come back in, and then when I came back in, I rolled it in the pit lane and exit. I did an Ashley Blake Hood.
An Ashley Blake Hood, yeah.
And yeah, so I was a bit annoyed there, but it might have cost me a point or something. I don't know, but. No, second race as well was really good. Moved up from, I think it was about 29th to
yes, it was.
P7, but unfortunately we had a contact with my teammate in the last corner, and he got disqualified. Perry did, so it's unfortunate because I think I was only because there was a lot going on at the chicane. I was just looking forward, and I just didn't have time to look and see if anyone's behind me, and. Perry had just done a move on Stuart, I think. So he had the inside line, and I was coming across from the right, take a put back. Because I think I could have got, I think it was Charlie and Ben, but yeah, I mean, in the end, it's cost us a lot of points, and it's a bit frustrating. Second, couple of second meeting of the season, I think that we've hit each other, unfortunately.
Well, I think one consolation you can take away from this is that on both race meetings we've had this season, you've been really up in the top 10 with the pace. That should allow you to take some form of confidence through to the next round at Brands Hatch Indy.
Yeah, I think Team Dial-Up I think we've stepped up this season. I think Perry was brilliant in the first race, and battling with all the top guys in there, and we've proved that we can do it. And on a track like Spa, which is a very hard track to drive, we think we surpassed our expectations. Unfortunately, I don't think we came away with the points. We didn't come away with the points that I thought we could get, but it's definitely positive given Silverstone and given this one. Yeah, I mean, I think, if I'm honest, if I'd have qualified well in race one, and if I'd have, I think top 5 was possibly on the cards. But again, you've just got to go with it. It's about learning and improving, and I think we're going to do that.
And just before we let you go, do you want to send a message out to anyone from the Team Dial-Up team out there that's watching on Apex Racing TV?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Perry and Ben for being great teammates, and we're all working really well together. We're gelling as a team, and we're showing that on the track. Also, I'd like to thank obviously Apex Racing TV, you two, and of course everyone at Apex Racing UK, because they're helping us out with some things for this as well. So it's onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Yeah, well, great to chat to you as always. I'll see
Yes.
you on Thursday for the Pro Series,
Yes,
which
mate.
heads to the next round at Brands Hatch. And we'll see you in the Kia Club Series once again at Brands Hatch.
I just want to say
Yes.
before you go, You said that Team Dial-Up had stepped up. Does that mean you've gone from 56k up to broadband?
Indeed.
Well, let's hope by the end of the season, Ronald, we're on fibre optics.
Fiber's the next step, so that's what we're going to try and do for the next round, which is
Brands Hatch.
Brands Hatch, yeah.
Oh, that's Brands Hatch as well. Okay, yes. So, Brands Hatch is a track that I think we all like and that we've got a chance in. So yeah, we're going to go for it anyway. See what happens. Great job as usual, guys. Anyway, I'll catch you later.
No worries. Thanks a lot, Andrew.
Thank you.
Tell you what, if the car's going at the speed of fibre optics, he's going to have no problems whatsoever at Brands Hatch Indy.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just sum that up. You can't really sum up that because there was just action everywhere. I don't know. We didn't know where to look, and I think your notes will be about 2 sheets long, won't they?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've got 2.5 sides of A4 here of just constant incidents, writing them down. I think the one thing we could take away from tonight is really bad luck, and nothing sums it up more than the disqualifications we've seen heading through the final corner. The bus stop has been a real key point of the track tonight. We've seen cars getting T-boned there, Chaz Draycott, another driver, victim of bad luck, with Sherburn hitting him there in the bus stop chicane. We had the dial-up car getting disqualified on the final corner. We had another car getting disqualified in the final corner in race 1. It was John Richardson there, so that was another 0 for him. So many incidents that were unfolding in that part of the circuit. And the BSR Kia Club Series steps it up once again. Well, of course, the standings and all of the other stats will be available on the British Sim Racers website after the event. And we will see you at Brands Hatch, of course, in 2 weeks. So great to be here once again for another fantastic season of racing. And Brands Hatch will definitely step it up once again.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's it from myself, Paul Smith, from Adam Bath, from Samuli Kumo on the cameras. This has been the BSR Kia Club Series with Crest Glazing and XL Designs here live on Apex Racing TV and streaming also on iRacing Live. Until next week, we'll see you then. Bye now.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.